Back again, Monday, 25th of January 2021. I done a reading this morning, early hours. It's uploading as we speak. It's uploading as I speak now. That was temperance card that fell out. That's that patience energy. I believe that came up in the reading earlier, hangman energy. Since I done that reading earlier, it's kind of been nagging on the brain, like even though it was around about a 2-hour video, or an hour plus, almost 2 hours, I felt like it was incomplete because I was in a hurry as well this morning and whatnot. So I think where it just got left like that, there's an energy that's kind of lingering within me, like something was missed or unsaid, or I don't know. So I'm just back again. I'm going to do an overall energy, but that was just a collective reading for me. So, but since then, I've kind of told myself I haven't done a twin flame reading for some time. Divine feminine, divine masculine reading, third party energy. Although I have done it within my season readings that I've been doing, the ones that's up in a separate playlist. But I want to tap into a different energy to what I have been doing in regards to those seasons and the collective reading that I've put out there. So I want to try and tap into a different twin flame, sacred union energy, that these messages may be helpful. I'm picking up on a lot of sacred energy. Whilst I was tapping into this energy, the free shuffling. Got 2 cards. So we've got the High Priestess and we've got the Tower card. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. See where divine masculine, divine feminine. Alright. Okay, let me take the divine masculine. Patience and protection came out for the divine masculine. Enlightenment and courage. This card, courage, wanted to come out when I was free shuffling. Illumination, that's the mutual energy. So through this tower, something's been illuminated. Alright, I'm going to put this up here. So illumination is the mutual energy in regards to this situation. So maybe something that was said or something that was strongly thought within the past or within a situation is now come to the light. Purification at the bottom of the deck. Divine masculine, divine feminine in regards to the situation. Overall message. Got Yang. Alright, Yang. This masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. The Oracle message. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thoughts and desires into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are here, the shaper of your destiny now. Relationship message. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is a movement towards your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Prosperity message. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. Protection message. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for the life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. Many cards. Solitude, harmony, and trapped in fear. Okay. That was clarifying the High Priestess energy. So with those cards, I only want one card there, but with those cards, it's kind of showing me that someone's intuition has set them free. Third chakra. Third eye chakra, sorry. This is clarifying for me the High Priestess energy. Okay, so tell me more about this power energy. Remember, that was potent. It was definitely something that brought illumination to a situation. Sacrifice, temptation, heartache and loss. Throat chakra. This is very much part of. I wanted to keep it simple. I was trying to train myself, in a sense, to keep my reading shorter. But I guess a message is a message. Whatever comes out, it comes out. No matter how much I try to simplify it, it's just. So around this tower, it was around some kind of addictive energy, some kind of toxicity. This was around, we got the card of temptation here, but it's in the reverse, so it's like something's come out, then something's come out, maybe in Capricorn season, something came out, something was illuminated. Sacrifice is here, heartache and loss is here, and throat chakra. Tell me more about this energy of protection within the masculine energy. Suffering in silence. So this masculine was going through something silently. He didn't speak of it, but had faith that they were protected. Maybe there's this, I'm talking to a masculine energy that has a connection with ancestors here, or who felt connected to the ancestors. Tell me more about this patient energy. Just told themselves it's only a matter of time, that this situation, it couldn't last forever. That kind of an energy I'm feeling for this masculine energy. Tell me more about patience. Why is patience here for this masculine energy? Prosperity begins, but it's in the reverse. It goes back to that patience energy that came out in the reading that I did this morning. It's almost like there's a hasty energy here. Somebody couldn't wait for something to take place. They went against their intuition, went against the advice that they were getting, that they were guided through. That protective energy. It's almost that kind of ignored energy, ignoring the advice of the ancestors, ignoring the advice you receive when you go within, going against the grain, going ahead with it anyway, not stopping when meant to. That kind of energy. Tell me more about the enlightenment energy around the feminine energy. You can just read in the divine feminine energy. Tell me more about enlightenment. So we've got foundation. And we've got crown chakra. So that's the enlightenment. That's I feel like this high priestess energy is this divine feminine energy here with crown chakra and foundation, especially with the crown chakra, third chakra, they're kind of connected. So we've got 5, 6 and 7. 5, 6 and 7. So maybe this high priestess energy saw this situation coming, is what I feel. Probably even spoke of this situation. Sacrificed this situation. Tell me more about the courage. Knew the situation was going to bring an ending. That's why courage is here, I feel like. Sacrifice. Tell me more why courage is here. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. This high priestess, this divine feminine, stood her ground, regardless of how hard the situation may have been with temptation here. She was determined to cut ties in this situation, I feel. Then with the sacrifice card here, sacrifice the happiness, which is going to bring, in turn, it was going to bring heartache and loss, but for a greater good, I feel like. Tell me more about the energy of stand your ground. Why is this high priestess? Love begins, and it's in the reverse. So this is showing me that something's ended. A great love, a great loss. That's that heartache and loss. Prosperity begins. Love begins, and they're both in the reverse. So there was no going forward in this situation. This tower literally broke this foundation down, literally crumbled this foundation. It was sacrificed. This foundation, this connection was sacrificed. It was still sabotaged. That's the energy I'm getting here. choices and decisions with balance. So I feel like somebody may have been emotionally unbalanced in this situation, didn't know what direction they was to go in, didn't know what choice, decisions, movements. There was a lot of confusion, which door to go down. Almost a kind of Seven of Cups energy, although this is a 2. But there's decisions in it, there's which. Somebody was confused into which direction to go in. That emotionally unstable energy I'm feeling. Tell me more about this balance. Yeah, look. Triumph and success. Impatient energy, tell me more. Masculine energy. Passion ignites. I feel like this is a mutual energy. The mutual energy is that this relationship was sabotaged on both sides. I feel it was sabotaged because the High Priestess energy ignored her intuition, or his intuition, but it's a feminine energy that I'm feeling overhead. Intuition was ignored. And also on the masculine energy, I feel like the intuition was ignored. Somebody went against the grain. Somebody went against the passion that they wasn't then feeling. They went against the grain for personal gain. Tell me more about this passion. Heart chakra. Trapped in fear. So it's like a... Tell me more about this heart chakra. Deception and envy. And then we've got transformation. Somebody didn't want... Okay. So what I've just picked up on is that there was a deception and envy within a love connection. It's that oppression energy all over again, wanting to keep somebody trapped in fear, wanting to block somebody's transformation, keep someone in a stagnated energy. That's what I'm feeling from this masculine energy towards this divine feminine energy. But this divine feminine energy is a High Priestess energy. It goes back to the reading I did today. This High Priestess energy could see the manipulation, the toxicity within the connection. And it was only a matter of time before this High Priestess said enough was enough. And that's where Stand Your Ground just came into it now. This High Priestess stood her ground. And it caused the Tower moment. It ended this whole situation. I'm going back to a reading I did now, and it said, it was a while ago, a few months back, the Divine Masculine orchestrated a situation. I can't remember the actual title, but it was where the Divine Masculine orchestrated a situation in order to create an ending. Material harvest wants to come out. Alright, what was this Divine Masculine hiding from the Divine Feminine? Awareness. Yeah, that's the question. What was hidden? It's in the reverse. So again, it's showing that somebody wasn't made aware of something. What was hidden? Power. Maybe this Divine Masculine was trying to have power over the Divine Feminine. in some kind of way, like manipulation, controlling of the mind, controlling of events and situations, etc., etc. Because I said what was hidden from the divine feminine in regards to the situation, and it says power. Tell me more. Or maybe that this divine masculine had business going on. He was the waiting game. Tell me more about the energy of power in the waiting game. Positive movement. Okay. And destiny. Okay. It's a little bit clearer. So this divine feminine was in the dark then about a situation that she intuitively probably knew about, with trapped in fear in the reverse. It's not in the upright. Trapped in fear, it was the intention of this divine masculine, but it's not in the upright, it's in the reverse. It shows me that whatever the plan was of this divine masculine, this divine feminine was within high priestess energy, so the intentions couldn't affect this high priestess. But nevertheless, it was still going on. It was still an intention set by the divine masculine to gain power, either over this divine feminine or the relationship. Or on the other hand, it could just be that what was hidden from this divine feminine was that this divine masculine was working on a power project, be it business, relationship in a third party. I don't know, nothing's come out yet, but it's a place of positive movement forward. This divine masculine had been working on something in a positive energy, in a situation where there's heart, where there's love, there's emotion in it, but it's untrue emotion. There's deception and envy around this. Not only that, but passion ignited is in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of suffering and silence. Divine masculine. Suffering and silence. This is something that wasn't communicated to the divine feminine in this situation, but again, I feel like the divine feminine eventually she stood her ground, with stand your ground, and the throat chakra, sacrifice, and it says heartache and loss. I feel argumentative energy here, harsh truths revealed, illuminated. Tell me more about suffering in silence, this divine masculine energy. Spiritual growth, or strength, sorry. So it took everything in this divine masculine energy, power then, to get this situation going. Partnerships and alliances. There was some form of business opportunity that this divine masculine was working on that was going to bring triumph, that was going to bring him forward in life, that was going to, like a promotion kind of energy. But there's an energy of deception and envy around it all. Third party energy. What's the third party energy? Victory and success over this divine feminine energy, I feel like. What's the blockage in the union of this divine masculine, divine feminine connection? What's the blockage? Decisions and boredom. That's fallen over in the divine feminine's energy. Discontent and boredom. I feel like that's that cycle that replaying over and over kind of energy, that wanting something different. Tell me more. Truth, balance, justice. accelerated motion. Intuition, that's the High Priestess energy. Solitude, again, that's the High Priestess energy. Someone's intuition is accelerating. They're gaining more understanding of self, of the messages that they receive. I feel like someone's trusting their intuition more. They're understanding their solitude. They're understanding their silence. They're understanding how important that meditative state is for their healing process, for that forward movement. Going back to the reading I did this morning, it's like this High Priestess is now showing who she truly is. She's no longer hiding who she truly is. She's taking all those fragmented pieces that was hurt, loss, betrayal, and she's now, it's almost like that was a research stage of her life, and she's now putting it into action. Action speaks louder than words I'm feeling right now. That's that triumph energy. Although the triumph energy is within the Emperor's, and I say the Emperor because it's looking at me, but within the masculine's energy. By the way how this masculine energy intended to go forward in partnerships and alliances was through deception and envy. That was the energy I also picked up on in this morning's reading too. And impatience energy, wanting to win at all costs, so making rash decisions, which it looks like it's caused the Tower moment. But that was destiny. The card saying destiny, that's divinely guided. A Tower, divinely guided. The Most High saw that a situation wasn't fair. So what happened is it crumbled. The Most High tore it down. The Divine tore it down in order for it to be rebuilt again. What's the energy around the Divine Masculine at this time? What's the energy around the Divine Masculine at this time? Stay optimistic, open-minded. Wow. This card also came out this morning, the honeymoon card, reminds me of the Six of Swords. Reconciliation. This is what I was thinking. This masculine is optimistic that they can have a reconciliation in some kind of way with this Divine Feminine. They're open-minded, they're kind of sure of themselves. Tell me more about the energy for this Divine Feminine. Okay. Deception. Tell me more about the energy. Getting to know each other. One more card. And it's falling in the reverse in the masculine's energy. It says children in the reverse. What's the blockage in regards to this connection? What's the blockage? What's the blockage? This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. It fell in the reverse. That's how I saw it on the floor. So I'm going to put it as it was. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This is masculine energy. This is what's going on within the masculine energy. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. The blockage here, it says this could be the one. Bottom of the deck, it says keep an open mind. That's that staying optimistic energy, isn't it? Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Let's see what's going on around this Divine Feminine energy with this deception card. Why is deception here in regards to this Divine Feminine energy? we got Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. It says abundance. It says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Getting to know each other. Why is getting to know each other here? That's that Cupid energy, I guess. That's too many cards. But what I will take note of is that camera is falling in the reverse over the divine masculine's energy. It says reminiscing, keep safe, perception, learn from the past, make memories. I feel like it's this divine masculine that's coming towards this divine feminine in a deception energy, or at least that's what this divine feminine is feeling, that there's a deception energy about this masculine energy. Tell me why children's here in the reverse. Why is children here in the reverse? It says clock. It says needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. This also came up, but it's falling over separate, so maybe it's a separate energy, but getting to know each other. Well, it could be the same energy, we're getting to know each other. Tell me more about this energy of getting to know each other within the divine feminine energy. Girl with a snake in the reverse. It says empath, narcissist, parrot. Empath, narcissist, being charmed or used, enabled boundaries is in the reverse. Is in the reverse. And I notice when I'm asking for a divine feminine energy, I notice where my cards fly over to. This is divine masculine energy. So there's a kind of energy where this divine feminine is, I wouldn't say holding on to the past, but it's in thoughts, it's in the memory. Something seems familiar within whatever this I like you, getting to know each other energy is. This high priestess energy is seeing some kind of cycle, some kind of red flag energy. Although red flag, see that it's not here, I can't see that card here, but I can feel that energy, that this high priestess energy is wary. She's very highly intuitive and she's very wary of whatever's coming towards her. I feel like there's an energy of children, well there is an energy here of children, but it says here, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So there's some kind of energy around the children in the situation, whether they got children together or whether there's children outside of the union. Tell me more about this honeymoon energy, that this divine masculine. Passion. Falling over into the high priestess's energy. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Again, the card reads enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. So it's like somebody wants to be in that lockdown energy with this high priestess energy, with this divine feminine energy. Stay optimistic. Why is stay optimistic here? In regards to this divine masculine energy. Healing heart. It says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. It says the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Tell me more about this reconciliation. This is in the divine masculine energy. I'm hearing someone wants to just kiss and make up. It says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So regardless of what's gone on in the past, this divine masculine is wanting to kind of brush it under the carpet kind of energy. That maybe not so harsh, but wants to move on from the hurt and the heartache and the betrayal. And maybe even this girl with the snake that's in the reverse. There's a lot of energy here around narcissism as well. It says self-absorbed narcissistic, and here it says empath and narcissistic. So there's an energy here of that. Again, we had the deception and envy card. Again, we got the deception card. So there's a lot of manipulation, mind games kind of energy around the situation. Somebody was really in their head with the high priestess energy and trapped in fear energy. There was a lot going on. It's the reason why this tower needed to come to an end. It's the reason why the Most High had to step in and complete this situation, destiny. Your soul tribe had to step in now. The destiny situation, this toxic situation had to end. It had to come to a completion. The Tower card. Tell me more about this could be the one in the reverse. Tell me more about this could be the one in the reverse. Phoenix in the reverse, it says, well, I wouldn't say it's in the reverse, it just wanted to fall out. It says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and change mind. So it feels like somebody, that's that reconciliation energy. This could be the one. You met somebody, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this is somebody you know. Probably just falls on bad times. It's that rising phoenix energy. Something that's ended so many times before maybe, or ended before to the point it was ashes. This tower energy. Someone wants to rekindle that energy. Here it says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. So let's see, what's the energy around this phoenix energy in regards to this twin flame union? What's the count for this twin flame union with the phoenix? Hold your vision. Fixed moon energy. Nothing will come of this situation. I asked what's blocking this vision. Nothing will come of this situation. Why? Because you're protected. This is divinely orchestrated. No one can interfere with God's work. No one can interfere with God's work, no matter how powerful they think they are. There's nothing out here that's more powerful than the Most High. Understand that. So nothing will come. I asked what was blocking this vision. Nothing is the answer. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So I'm asking, what's this relationship got going? What's this relationship got going for themselves or itself in order to accelerate it forward in the direction and the alignment that's needed? And the card that came out says balance spirituality and practicality. Give each other time. Respect each other's space. That's what I feel from that yin-yang energy, that perfect balance, harmony. Understanding, understanding of each other's space and time and compromise. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that wants to accept a union, that's wanting a reconciliation. It says a win-win outcome forecast. Full moon in Libra. Believe in the impossibles at the bottom of the deck. Balance, spirituality. Love yourself. It says third party, but what I'm going to take it third party energy to be is balance. That when it says balance, balance spirituality with practicality, don't allow other things to interfere in your connection within your time. Not just other people, I'm talking about work. Like, balance your time properly. Give yourself the time and effort that you need for yourself. Love yourself first. That's first and foremost. Then you need to respect each other's space, each other's time, each other's privacy, all of that. Whatever's gone on here, I mean, if you're planning on moving forward in a reconciliation with somebody, and you plan to forgive a past or forgive whatever broke down the situation, then that's what you have to do. You have to move forward and just move forward. But in all that you do, you have to love yourself first, and that's giving yourself equal amount of time in all that you need to do. I'm seeing children here. It could be that you need to spread your time out, yourself, your children, your work, your partner. That you understand, like, give yourself time to heal properly before you enter into this, because otherwise you might just find yourself back in a third party situation. But hold your vision. Why hold your vision here? Don't forget yourself and your dreams that you've been manifesting during this time. Hold your vision. Balance your practice, your spirituality and your practicality. Rekindle. It's coming out. Hold your vision. I feel like there's a lot of people that's been dreaming of this reconciliation. Hold your vision. It's coming. Nothing will come of this situation. It says, using you for money in the reverse. Nothing can come of the situation. Whoever was out here trying to use somebody for something, or it can't work. It's in the reverse. Tell me more about a win-win outcome forecast. Tell me about this win-win outcome forecast. So it says blocked. It says blocked off. That's intuitive. It's falling over where the high priestess is. So I feel like somebody's vision, somebody's intuition was blocked off. Something was not balanced. Tell me more about this win-win outcome. What was blocked off within this situation? What was blocked off within this situation? Within this situation. Maybe there was a situation that this high priestess, divine feminine, was blocked from for her own protection. But it's going to come to the light, I feel like. It's going to come to the surface. It says, longing for you. That's that reconciliation energy. Maybe in the winter. Hold your vision. Tell me about nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. There's a reconciliation on the table for somebody who's resonating with this, if you're wanting a reconciliation. But this boils down to choice. This boils down to what you need to do for your highest good. This boils down to following your intuition. Because there's lies keep growing. There's lies in the situation. Someone's needing to follow their intuition on what next, what to do next. But whatever the situation, whatever lies are being told, just understand that you're protected through this. Tell me more about this third party energy. Why is third party here? We've got breaking up in the reverse. That's that suffering in silence energy. Someone suffering in silence about whatever this breaking up in the reverse is about. Somebody was using somebody for their finances in this situation and it never worked out for them. Tell me more about using you for your money, energy. Why is using you for your money, energy here? So we've got getting aroused, sex kitten. In a dream state, wake up. So whatever somebody alluded themselves to, it's like somebody's woken up and smelt the coffee that this situation that started off as just something like this couldn't get them that flow of one's energy, that stability, that natural energy, that it was what it was, that third party energy. It was what it was. Tell me more about lives keep on growing energy. Why does the lives keep on growing energy? Lives keep on growing. Ascension. Letting go of past mistakes. So someone needs to move on past the lies. It's that energy of, if you remember the story of Pinocchio, his nose never just got to that length overnight. He told a series of lies in order for his nose to grow to that length. I mean, look, it's even starting to harvest. It's starting to seed almost. It's the beginning of something solid. Serious lies are being told in this situation. Tell me more about letting go of the past. What was the past mistake? What was the two past mistakes in this situation? I can't just spell out this here. What's happening? So it says forever you and me in the reverse. So somebody was lying to somebody saying that they've got a future together almost, when they knew that they never. It says love letters, texts and emails. There was a lot of communication for somebody in regards to accelerating their life, like being together, foundations, children, all of this, all of that, and it wasn't the truth. I feel like it was a divine masculine energy. I feel like there was some kind of promise to this divine masculine energy that blocked their growth with this divine feminine, third party energy. You didn't go to plan, whatever it was, there was a boredom energy. Something didn't go to plan. Tell me more. Again, it says seeking online hookups. That was some online communication for this divine masculine. That false hope of reality. Somebody promised somebody something that they couldn't fulfill. That's that glutton energy. That Caribbean where they said want it. And get it. And that's what's happening. This divine masculine wanted something so much that they didn't care how they got it, just to end up without it anyway. So within any reconciliation, rekindle energy, there's a blockage. There's a blockage because there's too many lies in this situation. This divine feminine now in the kind of energy of letting go of past mistakes and moving forward to a victory. Going back to this morning's reading. Makes sense now. A divine masculine is coming back to a divine feminine saying longing for you. But I don't feel like this divine masculine has actually been longing for this divine feminine. I feel like this divine masculine is only now longing for this divine feminine because the situation is broken down. So it's almost, oh yeah, going back to that divine feminine security energy then. I'm not gonna, I mean, it's over where it says lies just keep on building, but I'm not going to say the energy is unreal, like whoever's coming back saying this divine masculine to a divine feminine. I'm not saying this person's not speaking truth, but you need to ask yourself, why now? What has this person learned within this time of separation? I mean, that's the need for you to follow your intuition. You would know, you know your situation better than anybody. You have to follow your own intuition, your own guide. Past mistake here. So the past mistake here was this queen bee on my high horse energy. That was the past mistake, which flew over here. So this is the online energy, I feel like. It says in a dream state, wake up. So somebody realized that this was only a fantasy energy. It was never a stable energy to grow with. The end all, it wasn't that energy. It was just that fun time for now energy. Surprise, love and gifts. This could be a Valentine's energy, something around Valentine's Day. Clarify for me please the online dating, seeking online hookup energy. Again, somebody went and broke their vows within this situation. Tell me more about broken vows and online hookups. Yeah, someone was being shady. It says shady man sneaking around. Tell me more about this queen bee energy. Tell me more about this queen bee energy. Tell me more about this queen bee energy. Yeah, that's the queen bee energy. It says date nights. Date nights are needed. Stuck at a crossroad. So maybe somebody was stuck at a crossroad with somebody who they met online for a time, but it came a time where they broke their vows. This divine masculine became shady and sneaky around this feminine energy, this third party energy. Went against the grain, broke vows, broke promises, and went on this date night anyway. At a time when they should have been healing a connection, they went elsewhere. Tell me more about this date nights are needed energy. Look, stress flew right over on the win-win forecast, getting to know each other. Tell me more about this energy of stress. Vacation, just the two of us. So there was a lot of plans going on with whoever this hookup was. I feel like there was a lot of plans. It was that fantasy state of dream-like energy that the card explained earlier. Shady man sneaking around autumn. It says, box this up actually. It says autumn turning over a new leaf. Tell me more about this stress energy. What's in the divine feminine energy? Tell me more about this stress energy. Fresh start. I feel like a divine feminine is here that's stressed in regards to what to do, or was stressed in what to do going forward. Had all of this intuition that all of this was going on. Again, this, high priestess energy, divine feminine energy, was fully aware of things that's going on. But if you know the high priestess's energy, she's a whole door secret. She will keep things bottled up. That kind of energy knows the truth and will just keep it to herself, which will cause her to be trapped in that energy, trapped in fear. Although she wasn't trapped in fear, that card is in the reverse. This high priestess energy, like the first reading I did this morning, was gaining strength within a situation that was broken down, and it got to a point where this high priestess, divine feminine energy, had to stand her ground. This is the energy I'm feeling from this reading. When she stood her ground, it broke down this relationship, it broke down this connection, leaving this divine masculine now to go off and hook up online, tell as much lies as he wanted in regards to this third party energy that's all around him. But this divine masculine, there's a connection where he was maybe using somebody for finances. He actually broke vows in order to do this. But that situation, it's ended. There's been some kind of ending to that situation. It was what it was, that kind of an energy. Yes, thank you ma'am, and all that kind of whatever the saying is. Somebody was disconnected and bored of the situation. It wasn't what they intended it to be. It turned out to be something much more committed than what they wanted. Right now they're wanting a fresh start, a new beginning, a rekindle with, I believe it's this divine feminine energy who's not really interested at this time. Maybe thinking about it because it says she's stressed with regards to the situation. Why? Because she's wanting a fresh start. She don't really want much more to do with this. I forgot where I was. I had to pause for a minute. Sort something outside. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go straight into the divine feminine energy with this fresh start. I remember I was somewhere over there. This card's going to come out. But this is the wheel. It's the Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. I feel like that's that balancing, that practicality, the spirituality energy, and the divine feminine energy. I know more about the Six of Pentacles energy. In regards to this fresh start, this passion-driven fresh start. There's a passion within the feminine energy with the Knight of Wands. There's a caution here, there's like a warning energy here for the divine feminine. There's a need to balance practicality and spirituality in order to keep that wheel spinning in the upright. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse, right? The Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse in regards to the divine feminine energy going forward. Just fresh start. That's the Chariot energy. Know who you're moving forward with. Oh, this card wants to slip out. Look at the star energy, wouldn't it? Temperance energy. Tell me more about this energy. Five of Pentacles. Remember, divine feminine, remember. Not to remember to hold on to, but remember how far you're coming from. Where your ancestors pulled you up from. Out of that cold energy, feeling out of the cold. understand your journey and what you've learned till now. With that rest and rejuvenation stage, that energy. Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's the Knight of Wands in the reverse. The deception. Not even necessarily the deception, but yeah, going back to the oracle message and that shady man. This card's falling over in there. That's the Knight of Wands energy. That's that in and out. Remember what it is that you've gone through. Don't be led back into the lion's den to say. You defeated that situation. For some, you've defeated a situation of the past. It's time to move past that situation, I feel like. What's the advice for the Divine Feminine in regards to the situation? So we've got the Five of Wands in the reverse. And we've got, I believe this is Judgment card. Call judgment on the situation. Move past this past situation. Move past it. You've lived and you've learned from this situation. You've probably gone through this situation cycles after cycles with this Divine Masculine. It's a time for you now to surrender to your actual true calling. To regain balance within your own life. Balance your practicality and your spirituality. Connect to the angels and the ancestors. Not to forget this time, this energy when you was in the dark. And you was resting and rejuvenating. All the lessons that you learned throughout the way. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Sons. Seven of Wands there. Again, it's in this masculine energy. Let me see. Healing. I got the feeling that this Divine Feminine had to defend herself, physically defend herself within a situation, which is now causing a judgment being called on this. Judgment card. Judgment's being called on this situation. It's a case of to let go, let God, let God take the rest of this now for you. There's a saying that says, God, please take the case and give me the pillow. That means leave it to God. Rest now. There's a time for someone to rest now. There's somebody's worked so hard in order to try and keep themselves above water, keep themselves afloat within the situation of the past. And what's happened now is through the strength, spiritual knowledge, the full circle, this energy is coming back towards this Divine Feminine. A situation that he or she may have had to already defend herself from. It took wisdom and strength in order to bring this Divine Feminine to where she is right now. There's an energy of someone coming to try and block that energy. Tell me more about this rekindle energy coming towards this Divine Feminine. Fool energy, Aries energy. Tell me more about this Fool energy. Empress energy. Could be somebody with a child. Running towards somebody with a child. Tell me more about this energy. That is the Divine Feminine's energy. Ten of Wands energy. That's where someone's passion is. That's where someone's world is. Someone's world is right here with this Empress. And that's the reason why the Fool energy is now wanting to come cross so many hurdles with all these mountains here in the back to get to the Empress energy, that mothering energy, that nurturing energy. Taurus or Libra energy. After this divine feminine feeling towards this energy coming towards you with the full, the Empress. Empress is in the upright, so that's the good thing. We've got a lot of cards here. Nine of Wands. Someone trying to make a head over heart decision, I feel like. As it is above, so it is below. What's the right thing to do? Somebody was really tied up in their head about what to do. In an overpowering, overbearing situation, this is the Emperor card. Overpowering, overbearing situation. Someone felt their world literally being suffocated. It's a suffocated energy. When a snake goes round you, if anyone's held like a snake around their arm, what the snake would do was just tighten its grip. It's that kind of suffering in silence energy, going back to the beginning of the reading. Overpowering, overbearing, taking advantage of their position, of the power that they had. That's the energy I'm feeling that this divine feminine feels about this divine masculine. Very weary energy. Very weary energy. Tell me more about this Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Five of Cups. Tell me more about this Five of Cups energy for this Hermit. So within this time of isolation, this divine feminine knew that she had to make a decision in which direction her life was going in. This couldn't keep happening, it was too much. Something had to end. This is the reason why this divine feminine stood her ground, spoke her truth, and sacrificed this situation, this relationship, regardless of how much love that she had within it. It needed to end, I feel here. So what's coming towards this divine feminine in this energy? What's coming towards this divine feminine? There's an element of someone coming back towards the divine feminine with regret. Or at least someone feels like they can win over this divine feminine. Seven of Cups. But I feel like this divine feminine has left that one behind. There's a donkey back there. I feel like there's no, that situation, nothing was coming off of it. Nothing was coming from that situation. It was just a lot of air, if anything, like much talk, no action. But the donkey's dehydrated, needs to rest. This divine feminine needs to rest. She needs to take in some water, I feel like. Clear the environment even around. Feed the crops, the plants. Connect. Seven of Coins. working hard. That's putting your time and your effort into something passionately. With the 8 of Wands here, passionately moving forward. Moving past the illusion. Being appreciative of what you have around you even. Tell me more. About this 8 of Wands that comes towards. That's the Hangman energy. With the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming, I'm hearing. Whatever abundance or whatever this energy is, it's something tangible, it's something stable, it's something solid. Because we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. Although it's an action card, it's a slow moving action. But something is slowly turning around in the Divine Feminine's favor right now. That patience, that perseverance within a situation, that solitude energy, something tangible is coming from it. Something worthwhile. Tell me more. What's the Hangman? It's been a long time coming on here. 10 of Cups. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups energy. This is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Cups. And then we've also got the Ace of, what's that, Destiny energy. Ace of Wands. That's High Priestess energy. Hierophant energy. Hierophant energy. So that's that wisdom. That's that higher knowledge, that connection with the Most High, that connection with your higher self. Through this heartbreak and loss, this Queen of Pentacles is now a High Priestess energy. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy. That's Taurus energy as well. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy. Saw something coming. This High Priestess saw something coming within this situation. She had the knowledge, she had the wisdom, she had the download. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands, this Hierophant energy. Six of Cups. That's a past energy. Long time coming. I'm hearing about that song again. This is a long time coming. This is the intuition that this Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, has been ordained since a child. That's the energy I'm feeling, and it's only now, through this situation, through this breakup, through this rocky rupture shape to the foundation, this Divine Feminine is now starting to see her worth, or at least now starting to show her worth. Because again, in this morning's reading, I felt the energy of this Divine Feminine almost intended to get herself in a shattered state, or at least continue to put herself in a shattered state, knowing full well her potential of a High Priestess energy. I feel like now is a time where divine feminine is not having to hide who she is. She can just be who she wants to be with no pressure, no overbearing, overpowering negativity energy over this divine connection. Listening to that inner wisdom, that inner strength within. It's a calm, peaceful energy I'm feeling over here. It goes back to that reading I did this morning. Every cloud has a silver lining. Tell me more about this healing energy. Alright, how does this divine feminine? This is that's the high priestess energy now. In the reverse though, again that's that not following your intuition, not following your true divine passion, your true divine path, going against the grain of who you truly are in order to uplift others. Tell me more about the high priestess in the reverse. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. No, sorry, this is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Again, that's that intuition feeling, that small idea about something. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. Small inklings about something. Maybe there's a there's an air energy. Could even be a Cups energy. So that's Cancerian, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's another water energy. I can't remember, but there's something intuitively that's nagging this divine feminine at this time, with something that's being told, somebody expressing how they're feeling, somebody's actually being verbal now towards this divine feminine. But again, this divine feminine is well in touch with their intuition, their high priestess energy. They're well into their high priestess energy. So whatever's being said right now is being seen straight through. It's being seen straight through. How does this divine feminine feel towards this third party energy? So we've got the Ten of Swords. Doesn't really feel nothing, to be fair, I get from this. What's this in the reverse? There's a Death card here in the reverse. So we've got the Ten of Swords and the Death card in the reverse. Tell me why the Death card here in the reverse. Divine feminine knows it's a karmic cycle. So we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we've got the World card. I believe this is the World card in the reverse. Yeah, card 21. No, that would be. So this is a new deck for me, so I'm just learning. I think it's 21. Yeah, the World card. This is a karmic cycle. The divine feminine knows that this is a karmic cycle and there's still lessons needed to be learned within the situation. Cycles, roots, generational patterns, all of that. There's still lessons to be learned within the situation. Still things that need to be brought to the surface. I don't feel like, I don't, let me tell me more about how it is that this divine feminine feeling towards this third party situation. It's a situation that she never knew nothing about, so I don't feel like there's too much to, it's an intuitive message, it's an intuitive feeling I feel like this divine feminine felt towards this third party energy. I don't even feel like she knows the great loss that's happened around the community for this divine masculine or third party energy. Some duplication at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this sudden wealth in the reverse. Look, official person come out. I don't feel like this divine feminine knows anything in the physical of how serious this blockage between her and the divine masculine really is, to be fair. There's some kind of commitment definitely around this masculine in regards to somebody, a feminine energy, that this is the third party energy that feels privileged. She's a privileged lady that's around the divine masculine. Hierophant energy. Could be a Taurus energy. Hierophant, yeah, Taurus energy. Although I can see many zodiac energies here, but I'm just paying attention to where my cards are landing, and this for me is over in the Hierophant energy. That's the traditional way of being with somebody. How does this divine masculine feel towards divine feminine? In regards to the energy of the reason and this rekindle energy. Remember about the divine masculine energy. So we've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. That's that dishonesty, that untrue. I don't feel like it's much truthful or even mature communication coming in. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Cups. In regards to a family energy. Lovers in the reverse. And the Moon card. So this is things that's been hidden in the dark, that this divine feminine was in the cold about, like I said, had no knowledge of. I feel like this divine feminine had no physical actual proof, only intuition. But I feel like because of this official person, things is now coming to the light. Situation is now being brought to the light. With the Moon card, tell me more about the energy of the Moon card. The Moon card is going to reveal the Ten of Cups. Tell me more about the Moon card, the energy of the Moon card in this situation. So we've got the King of Pentacles. So that's Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus energy. Tell me more about the energy. That's a fatherly energy. So again, it could be that it's bringing news about a family. As you can see in this card, the Ten of Cups, you can see the cups and the mother and father. See, there's something that needs to be illuminated. Illumination is the overall energy. Remember. So through this, what's happening in darkness is coming to the light. Through choices that was made in the dark. Tell me more about this. So 1 minute, let me get that. So we've got the Nine of Wands. This is that suffering in silence energy. Somebody went through the mill, I'm hearing. Went through like that defeated energy, went through, made a bad decision basically, made a bad choice. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. In order to to gain in a situation. Tell me more about this line of wands with the love of energy. Seven of Swords. Something's coming up. Yeah, that's that. What happens in darkness must come to the light. So whatever somebody was blocked from is now coming to the light. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. High Priest. It's falling on the Moon card. So it's falling on the Ten of Cups. So something's going to be illuminated. But I don't feel like it's no breaking news to this High Priestess, Divine Feminine energy. Seven of Wands. She already fought them demons. This is something she's already fought unknowingly then, just only like intuitively. So if it comes to the surface now, what more is there for this High Priestess, Divine Feminine to deal with? That's why this fresh start here is almost like that's old news, even though it's only now coming to the surface, coming to the light in the 3D, in the reality. But it's emotions I feel like this Divine Feminine is dealt with. Tell me more about this Seven of Wands energy. Nine of Pentacles. Self-independent energies. Self-reliant. So let's get this card. And then we've got the King of Swords in the reverse. Cut ties already. This is something that this Divine Feminine's already dealt with. She's already cut ties to this whole situation. She's dealt with this energy already. King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there was an argument. This is argumentative. King of Wands in the reverse. That's somebody who's cold, cut off, shut off, says it as it is. That's it. This communication's already happened between a King of Pentacles maybe and a King of Swords. So there could have been some kind of disagreement here. Two energies, a fight almost, a physical altercation between two males in the situation. I could be talking about a same-sex relationship even. King of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone didn't want to work on a relationship. Somebody wanted to be single, so they cut ties. That's the defense. That's what this Divine Feminine done in order to basically to heal and move on from the situation. She sacrificed this relationship. She cut ties. Regardless, said it as it was, needed to be said. Stood into a masculine energy almost, in order to cut ties with this Divine Masculine energy. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So we've got the Four of Pentacles holding on. With the Knight of Pentacles to the wisdom, that inner motivation. I feel like in order to move past this deception, this envy that this Divine Feminine was attached to in regards to this Divine Masculine, this cold energy, a lot came out, I feel like. Tell me more about this King of Swords energy. Why's the King of Swords here? What is it? It's Hierophant energy. Hierophant energy again. It's falling over in the Hierophant energy again, but in the obstacle position. Somebody was going against the grain. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy. Somebody wants to put an end to some kind of commitment, some kind of marriage. Page of Wands. Messages, divine messages being received. We're not paying much into. I feel like somebody was receiving messages from a higher energy. A situation should have been over, needed to be over, because there was a blockage within the connection. Listen, the messages could have been all kinds of things that this Divine Feminine was receiving, that she made her know that she needs to cut ties with this Divine Masculine energy. cord cutting. I see somebody here cord cutting, being done with this relationship, being done with the deception, the envy, the manipulation, even the physical altercations I'm seeing here. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy with the Page of Wands. So we've got the Star and the Three of Swords. Someone's not healed. Someone's not healed from this heartache and this deception, or at least they're trying to heal from this whatever it was that they had to defend themselves from, physically or like actually physically or spiritually, in whatever kind of way this person felt they needed to defend or felt defensive in a situation. It's still going on. There's still a need to kind of surrender to healing, because someone didn't get their wish fulfillment here. I feel like somebody wished upon a star and got nothing in return. Some of the energy here of the star. So not that's the Page of Wands energy. Seven of Cups energy. Not everything that's gold is glitter. Not everything that it's not meant for you. Not everything that seems good is good for you. And I feel like somebody was getting those messages divinely and was ignoring the message. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. These are illusions. Being illuminated to somebody now. King of Wands. Page of Pentacles. One more card, this one over here. Page of Cups in the reverse. Maybe it didn't go to plan. Maybe whatever this truth was, it's come out, but it's not come out in the way that was intended for it to. I feel like a breadcrumbing energy with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like somebody was given small, very small, little to nothing. Especially emotion. I don't like someone's emotions. Tell me more about this Page of Cups energy. I feel like there could be children here, possibly 3 children involved in this situation. Or it's a petty situation, very childlike energy. Tell me more about this Page of Cups energy. Cups in the reverse. The Fool card in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. I don't know, for some reason instantly I just felt greed. I don't know why, but I wouldn't say there's no indication of greed, but alright, then the Fool card in the reverse is that hesitation, stagnation, not willing to take that leap forward. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody not being in a situation that's equal. There's an unfairness to this situation. Someone's given to 2, as they say. King of Wands again is an energy of a solid energy, but a very in and out energy. Especially with this Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, they've got more that they can offer, but they're only given very little. None emotion, furthermore, because the Page of Cups is in the reverse, so that's no emotion, and the Page of Pentacles is like breadcrumbs. And then we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. That's an ending within a connection, within some kind of relationship, spiritual connection. There's some kind of ending in this situation with this King of Wands. That put them into the Nine of Wands energy, that defensive energy, that needing to, that warrior kind of energy, that, I don't know, what we've got there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in other tarot, the ones are behind him and he's holding one in his hand. In this one, he's used all 4 to barricade, he's used all 9 to barricade himself in. His hand's on one, but it's still defensive. He's still in a defensive energy. Sneaky dangerous. Tell me more about this 9 of Wands energy. What's this? The Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. Aries energy. That's a ram. This Emperor is depicted as a ram. That's Aries energy. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Protecting the things you've planted, the things you've... and Knight of Cups. I feel that energy of someone protecting what they've built up with whoever this privileged lady is, but yet still wanting to make some kind of offer. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles. The Sun card. Someone's built up a very nice solid foundation. They've left someone protecting whatever that solid investment is. There's something or someone is protecting it. Someone is taking care of it. Maybe on a pumpkin. I feel something is planted in a pumpkin patch area for some. Tell me more. What is happening? Queen of Swords. One moment. Sorry, 2 cards that's fallen out. So we've got Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. That's to do with patience, balance, harmony, that kind of energy. Then we've got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. We could have third party energy. Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, may have air energy in the chart. So that's Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy around that. Also Leo energy here with the Sun. There's an energy here of someone wanting to protect what it is that they've built with somebody. I feel like there's an energy of this Queen of Swords knowing that there's a rekindle energy within this divine masculine, that he wants to return back towards somebody. Maybe somebody, a Sagittarius, maybe somebody with Sagittarius in their chart. I don't feel like it's this Queen of Swords energy. I feel like this divine masculine is moving away from this Queen of Swords energy. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius are moving towards a Temperance energy, a more calm or more balanced energy. It's a return energy, so it's like an X, I feel. So it's somebody who I feel this divine masculine is aware of, especially with the 8 of Cups, because the 8 of Cups here is in the return. It's somebody. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody who they was juggling, and there was definitely an ending. Scorpio possibly. Somebody wants a new beginning with this. Tell me more about this new beginning. Five of Cups, that was. Queen of Pentacles, there was in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. this Queen of Pentacles or this energy is in the reverse because they've already cried themselves a river, blood, sweat and tears, I'm hearing, in order to get themselves forward from this karmic wheel, this karmic cycle. That's the Divine Feminine's energy. So we've got three feminines here. We've got a Divine Feminine, we've got a Divine, we've got a Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles energy. Temperance, sorry. So two energies. So we've got alright, sorry but I have to pause again. But can't remember what I was saying again now, but kind of honed into this energy here with the Five of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse over the full energy. I feel like this is a kind of test from the divine of as what it is that the Divine Feminine is going to do next with a decision and a choice that's going to be presented to her by this Divine Masculine. But the question is it in the right? Is this offer being made for the right reasons? Is this offer being made for the right reasons? Tell me more about the energy here of this third party energy that's blocking the connection. This Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. Ten of Swords. I feel like this is a mutual connection of both of them being in the same energy. So I feel like this is a mutual energy with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the energy. I'm seeing a complete ending, definitely. There was two tens. There was the Ten of Wands, I believe, and now we've got the Ten of, or was it the Ten of Cups? And now we've got the Ten of Swords. So there's definitely an ending here. It's been a resistance. There's been some kind of I was gonna say dragged out emotion, dragged out situation that's causing, I believe, both sides, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, to be in this Ten of Swords energy. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords energy. I was asking about the third party, what was the blockage? Tell me more about this Ten of Swords energy. Queen of Wands energy. Tell me more about it. Wow. So we've got the Chariot in the reverse, and we've got the Justice. Again, you can't block what's divinely guided. Five of Swords. Somebody tried to win at all costs in this situation, is what I'm seeing straight out. This Queen of Wands, along with a Knight of Wands, acted inappropriately. But justice is going to be brought to the situation because, again, you can't interfere with God's work. If God says this is of someone's path, then that's someone's path. No matter what someone tries to do through manipulation to stop that from happening, it's impossible. So whatever someone tried to do to win at all costs within a justice situation, they're going to be stopped in their tracks. Someone's going to pull the brakes on that. What about this justice energy? So we've got the Page of Swords. Someone's spying. That's a spying, stalking energy. King of Swords energy. So whoever this King of Swords is looking into a situation. King of Swords can be an authority figure. It could be an attorney. It could be a judge. It could be a solicitor. It could be just someone who's overpowering, overbearing, cold, very cold-hearted. Says it as it is, and that's as it is, and so said, so done. Kind of energy. But there is definitely an energy here of somebody looking into a situation online. It could even be a child energy. Page of Swords. Again, that's a air sign child. But we've got all pages on here, so it could just be a lot of immature behaviour that's taking place within the situation. People's going against the wisdom, going against the grain. I keep hearing that, going against the grain. Someone's going against the grain. Tell me more about this Page of Swords energy. What's the Page of Swords saying? Someone's really got their eyes. Someone's really got their eyes sharp on something. It's actually literally keeping them up at night. With the Nine of Swords, someone's looking into something that hard all night. They're literally up all night, that insomnia energy. When they can't sleep, they're looking. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords energy. Day and night, I'm hearing. Day and night. I'm trying to see the card that fell out. Oh look, we've got the Devil down here. But I'm not sure whether it was... Oh yeah, there must be this one that was out already. Someone's trying to look in to see what kind of toxic behavior they can pick up against this Divine Feminine to use against them. I feel within a justice situation. Someone's trying to look into if this Divine Feminine's up to any toxic behavior, got any addictions, any criminal records, that kind of an energy. I feel like it's being looked into. Tell me more about this Devil energy that's being looked into. Or maybe if the Divine Feminine is connected to a Capricorn energy, then somebody's looking into this Capricorn energy. There's an energy here of David and Goliath. I feel like a kind of like, for some reason, this card gives me the energy of David and Goliath. Someone thinking that they can defeat somebody because of their size, the amount of toxicity they've got within themselves, sorry. But it's not the size of this person. It's what's within your heart, your soul, your intentions. Is what's going to get somebody out of this, whatever this is. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords, Devil energy. Five of Pentacles. Maybe someone's looking into where someone's hidden finances. Maybe this finances is hidden within someone's pumpkin patch, I'm hearing. Going back to the last message I received within this reading. It's literally draining somebody in order to keep this secret, to keep this finance hidden, or to keep whatever this is hidden. It's a draining energy. But I feel like it's coming to a completion now. Six of Wands. There's a victory coming out of this, or maybe no victory because we've got Six of Wands with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So the Six of Wands is a victory, but maybe it's not how somebody wanted it to be. Whatever this victory is, it's not how somebody wanted it to be. They've got the victory, but somebody's not happy. It's literally physically drained them. It's drained everything out of them in order to get what it is that they've got. In order to keep somebody in the dark about finances that somebody's been holding on to and saving within a situation, it's drained them. It's literally kept everything out of them. Whatever it is that this Queen of Swords is hiding, whatever's being hidden, whatever this is, it's literally drained somebody. So yes, it's brought forth a victory, but at what cost? Four of Swords in the reverse. At what cost? Somebody needs healing. Someone needs to. They need. I'm hearing water, fluid. Someone's trying to clean up their own mess. Like somebody caused the pain, but yet they. Just to recap where I was, because I kind of lost where I was, had to pause again. So there's probably a lot of disturbance again. Like I say, once I start a reading, everything is relevant to me. Nothing is a coincidence. So I feel like there's been a lot of disturbance within this connection between this on this journey. There's been a lot of disruptions for either both involved or everybody that's involved. Because I'm picking up on more than just the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There's a third party energy here, Sagittarius energy, even a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy as a third party energy, trying to stop somebody's progress forward, doing everything they can to make somebody's victory and success hard, difficult, a difficult journey which drains somebody's energy. It literally is draining somebody's energy here. Someone hasn't even got the passion to go forward to even make, I feel, an offer of a beginning. And that was the intention of whatever this or whoever this third party energy is, whether it's a work situation that's left somebody physically and emotionally drained, or whether it's a third party person that's being manipulative, that narcissism energy. But this is the third party. I don't feel like this divine feminine, I feel like she's oblivious to all of this, only intuitively aware. But I don't feel like any of this has reached the surface. I feel like this is going to come to the surface within a justice situation. This is when knowledge is going to be brought to this divine feminine in regards to this cycle. More about the strength in the reverse. For some reason, I feel like someone's using family. Someone's using generational wealth, generational patterns, generational ways of being against, I feel, maybe a masculine energy. Or maybe that's what's being in question right here. How someone gained this generational wealth. Things has been illuminated within the justice situation about this. Tell me more about this justice. I feel like someone's going to be brought to justice. Someone has to answer to their wrongdoing. Tell me more about this energy of justice. In regards to this situation. King of Cups. Somebody's going to be humbled, I feel, within this situation. All the darkness is coming out. Someone's going to see what it was that they didn't see within themselves and within each other. Tell me more about this Two of Swords energy. Tell me more about this Two of Swords energy. Eight of Swords. Something's coming out around a privileged lady. Whatever was kept in the dark. 1 minute, I'm going to read this out of the book. So this week's Two of Swords energy. Meditation and retreat. The symmetry of ideas and thoughts, taking time to discover how you really feel, think and respond to external circumstances, choosing words carefully, the ability to recognize old habits and patterns, a new path even if the new strategy is unclear, silence of the mind. So that's what's taking somebody out of this. Hold on. There's more to this. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So it says, in the reverse, is the excitement of drama overtaking your life. Like attracts like, anger and resistance holds as much energy as pleasure and satisfaction. Wouldn't you prefer to be on the latter side? Look at the role you play in getting yourself into present situations. Take the proactive steps needed to completely rewrite the story of who you are. Combine the elements of who you aspire to be. You are a writer, producer and director of your life. Drama change the year by changing your thoughts and reactions. So someone's not even going to respond. Someone hasn't got the energy to respond to the manipulation, the entrapment of this privileged lady, lady, whoever this privileged lady is, within, and this privileged lady is the third party energy. Alright, that's the privileged lady clarified the third party energy, I believe, going back into the reading. Well, that's the energy I'm picking up now. But there's an energy also here that this divine feminine was privileged with this intuitive gift from years ago, childhood even. Is the reason why this Eight of Swords is in the reverse. The situation was unable to keep this divine feminine in head, trapped in thought, because she spent enough meditative time to see what was happening in the dark, even though she was unaware. What about this King of Cups energy? What about this King of Cups energy? Mature woman in the reverse. Somebody seeing what they did in regards to this mature woman, maybe. Tell me more about this energy with the King of Cups. Juggling energy. So somebody, there's two energies here. There's a mature woman and a main female. Tell me more about the energy that's going to be brought to justice. This energy of juggling is going to be brought to justice. This unfairness is going to be brought to justice. Somebody's going to see their actions right before them. Tell me more about this unification energy in regards to this mature woman in the reverse. Tell me more about this unification. There's an ending here. Some kind of ending, coffin energy. 10. Something's ended in this situation. Tell me more in regards to this main female. Oh my God. Expectation. All and everyone, King of Cups. So it's like, I'm picking up on a couple of things. So this mature woman, it's almost like a death to that way of being, a death to that way of living in the reverse. And because of this justice situation, I feel like now she's earned her place, then, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking and feeling right now. Someone's earned their place through whatever this judification situation is in regards to. So it's brought an ending to this way of being, this mature Woman in the reverse energy. Tell me more about this energy, this expectation from this main female. What's expected here from this main female in regards to this King of Cups energy? What's expected from this main female in regards to this King of Cups energy? Main male, sorry. So this main female is expecting this main male to come correct. This card was turned over, I didn't even see it. The Magician energy, come correct. The Magician energy in the reverse is manipulation, air energy, Gemini energy. But manipulation is also, it could be all kinds of things. Someone needs to come clean to do the right thing. That's the counterpart. That's the divine masculine energy. Divine feminine energy is up here. So someone's expecting for somebody to drop this third party energy, then do the right thing and come into union. If it's that easy, I'm hearing. If it's that easy, after all of the manipulation. Tell me more about this energy of the main female, main male. Occupation, something being worked on hard here. Somebody's worked hard here in keeping themselves sane, not trapped within thoughts. Then they've been busy by keeping themselves occupied with work, maybe. Putting the hard work into what it is they need to do. This is what kept them out of their head and being so trapped in thought. Tell me more about this Coffin energy. Why is the Coffin energy here? High Honor came up. Another card, Gifts. Tell me more about this Judification energy. The center of this is Judification. This is where, tell me more about this energy of Judification. Concern. Any concern within the situation is going to be squashed. Within this Judification, this is the final justice I'm feeling. The final countdown, the final justice. There's an ending. There was some kind of concern within some kind of connection, which has ended now. Too little, too late, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this connection, this marriage, this union, in the reverse. What was the concern here? What was the concern? In regards to this Judification energy. What was the concern? Concern was with the main man. He was in despair in this marriage, in this connection. This main man was being drained physically, emotionally, spiritually. You can see where the Strength card was in the reverse. He never had the strength to do what it was that he needed to do that right thing. I guess what this divine feminine knew he was capable of, this main man couldn't bring himself to do it. He got himself too tied up. Until now it's reached to this point, a court situation where this divine masculine and possibly this third party energy is having to now answer to manipulation, cool deeds, events that was done to manipulate and keep somebody in despair, I guess, or stagnating. Tell me more about this occupation energy. Child. Maybe this is somebody who works with children. Maybe this is somebody who works on their relationship with their children. Kept themselves busy in that sense. Tell me more about this energy of a child. Why is child here in regards to this connection? Or maybe I've got a divine masculine, wealthy man, who maybe has spent a lot of finances within a Judification in regards to the child. Maybe there was some kind of legality in regards to a situation, had to work hard in order to pay finances in court in regards to this main man may be in despair in not seeing This child then maybe is another energy that I'm picking up on here. Tell me more about the energy of wealthy man and child. Why is wealthy man here in child? Wealthy man and child. Another deck. What's the energy of wealthy man here? The child. Why is wealthy man here in the reverse with child? Man and child, we've got honesty. Somebody's not being honest in regards to the situation with a child. It's what's keeping somebody locked in despair. I feel like there's an energy that's over this mature man. Somebody is holding something over this mature man, and I was feeling this from when I was shuffling, is why I can go straight into the energy. Somebody's holding something, and it's a concern for this mature man, this main man, sorry, this wealthy man. It's literally, it's almost like a blackmail situation, I feel like somebody's holding something over someone's head, and it's bringing concern, despair to this divine masculine. They're having to work hard, triple hard, in order to keep a secret in regards to the child. Tell me more about the honesty. Sexuality. Again, I picked up an energy of same-sex relationship. Maybe that's what this third-party energy has over this divine masculine. Maybe this divine masculine has tendencies within the same-sex relationship. It could be, again, also honesty about a child in a relationship. Openness, sharing, beauty and honor. Nurture, presence and practicality and stability. Tell me more about this sexuality. Alright, too many cards. Again, we've got emotions, feelings, expression, moods and balance, compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance and gentleness. Again, it goes with what I was feeling. There's an energy of somebody having something over on somebody, and it's getting to the point now where justice is coming to the table. Whatever was in the darkness is coming to the light. Tell me more about this energy of coffin. Dreams. Somebody's been getting divine messages in regards to this. That's that intuitive energy. But something ain't right about this situation, and it's going to become knowledge, and somebody knows this now. It says messages, signs, symbols and guidance. Somebody, I feel like this situation should have ended a long time ago. Somebody was being divinely guided a long time ago to bring an end to whatever this situation was. The card that wanted to come out was expression. Tell me more. But it's taking it to get to adjudication, action. It says movement, perseverance, discipline and motivation. So someone persevered within this connection, this marriage that's now upside down, which is now in the reverse. Somebody expected movement probably a long time ago. It's because it's fallen over the expectation and gift. This is, I feel like the energy of somebody knew this. This was a long time coming. I'm hearing it again. This situation should have been brought to the surface long before this judification, because why? I feel it was already known by the divine feminine. It just needs to be said by the divine masculine. But because it wasn't, the situation crumbled. Because of why? Because of finances, money. What could have been gained from the situation? Finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Tell me more about this energy of the Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords there? So we've got faith. And we've got inspiration. Still came out. Someone's being inspired by what it is that they're seeing online. In that insomnia energy that they're feeling, up all night energy, that looking into things, somebody's looking into something that's inspiring them, that's helping them keep the faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Ideas spark conception and impulse. Someone's giving somebody motivation right now, and whatever it is that they're seeing, whether it's through someone's social media, or whether it's just through text messaging. There was the energy of the divine masculine receiving messages. So it could be that there's some kind of inspiration from somebody, from a higher wisdom, helping this masculine through this insomnia energy. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords energy. Oops, this wants to come out personal boundaries like that. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords energy. Nine of Swords energy. Why the Nine of Swords energy here? Why the Nine of Swords energy here? Personal boundaries then. Why is Nine of Swords there? I guess somebody's in this insomnia energy, learning about the boundaries they need to set for themselves. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Someone's learning all of this. It's almost like that reborn, restart energy, learning how to take care of self. Because of the Seven of Cups energy that was within this reading, that illusion energy, what was in darkness is now coming to the light energy. Someone's seeing themselves for who they really truly are, and needing now to set boundaries for themselves in order to come forward within this judification situation. I feel the energy of someone wanting to be who it is that this divine feminine knows they can be. But it's taking work, it's taking sleepless nights, it's taking a lot of loss and betrayal and deception and envy in order to reach to this point. Endings in relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance and trust has been broken within this situation. What's the gift here? What's the gift in this situation that's been expected? Will. Someone just wants their willpower back. Someone just looking for that willpower back, that strength, that boost of confidence and all of that. And I feel like it's this situation that just needs to come to an end. That final communication needs to be had within the judification situation. Tell me more about this judification. Let go. Someone has to just let go within this situation. Tell me more about this judification situation. Take action. In order to get back that willpower that you feel that you've lost within a situation, you have to take action. And that action, first of all, is to let go. It's just not the right time. It's that missed opportunity kind of feeling I'm picking up here. This situation's caused too much burnout. Tell me more about this situation? What else is needed to be known in regards to this divine connection, this divine masculine, divine feminine connection? Peaceful resolution. Improving health. What needs to be let go of in this situation? Masculine. Divine feminines need to let go of the masculine energy within this reading. It's time to take action. Impatient, lack of common sense, broken promises. Tell me more about it's not the right time. What makes it not the right time in regards to the situation? Coming to an end, failure, lack of concentration. I feel like the work that needed to be done within the situation, within the time scale of the Most High, wasn't done. Tell me more about this peaceful resolution. So we've got lack of ideas, making the wrong decisions, and misfortunes, missed opportunity energy. It says learning to cope, letting go of stress and negativity, light at the end of the tunnel. So I guess that's what we're trying to get to. What's the light at the end of the tunnel? Tell me more about this light at the end of the tunnel. It says journey. It says it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be important or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready. When the time comes, pack your passport now. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So I feel like there's a masculine energy that's got the energy to bring blessings to others. That's the expectation that this feminine energy feels towards the expectation, that gift. Because this divine feminine knows the gift of this divine masculine. It's probably why it was such a hard loss to come to. But it was a missed opportunity energy. Maybe this divine masculine is going to travel soon, and wherever it is that he's traveling to, he's going to bring that energy with him that the divine feminine knows he possesses. So he's going to bring that community card come out here at the top. He's going to bring that same motivational encouragement energy that he carries with him. What's coming to an end here? Lack of concentration. So we've got manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. Lost and found. And it's fallen over here on the 9 of Swords energy. It says, what was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized was lost. And that's the oblivious energy that I felt that the divine feminine was in. That she was unaware about what was actually going on within the physical realm, which was going on in reality with this divine masculine, and this third party energy was maybe only getting intuitive messages, but it was enough intuitive message for her to end the connection, end the relationship, the situationship with the divine masculine in order to find herself. And in turn, the truth was to be revealed. What happens in darkness must come to the light. Tell me more about this peaceful resolution. New beginnings, peaceful resolution. It says, the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. No more needs to be said. Protect yourself, protect your energy. Don't allow nothing to come into your energy that you wouldn't allow to affect your newborn child. Anything. It doesn't even matter what it is. You protect your child. You protect your energy like you would your child. Tell me more about this new beginning that's coming towards abundance. It says, prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blockages you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. So that's the peaceful resolution. I feel like this masculine energy was in a competitive energy with this divine feminine when there was no need to, because they're both equally capable of bringing to them their own abundance. And I feel that's the energy that's being brought to the light right now within this peaceful resolution. Message from the ancestors. I started with the ancestors cards this morning. I'm going to end with the ancestors cards this evening. Full circle. So we've got here, warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. That's that let go of that old way of thinking, I guess. That old pattern, ways of thinking. This masculine, probably even this feminine energy is realizing that old, outdated way of thinking is not going to get them anywhere. So it's to let go of that. Trust in your intuition. It says exchange energy and create abundance. Tell me more about trade energy and exchange abundance. Because again, there's an energy of having to be wary of who you're trading with, who you're businessing with, sorry. That's even a word. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experience. Okay, so this feels like that divine change, that divine union that could bring change to many. There's some kind of collaboration that's meant to come through here, that's meant to teach and heal, bring motivation, inspiration to others, understanding to what it is that they're going through, whether that's together or whether that's apart, I don't know. But whatever the situation has been about, it was to illuminate that inner standing to share with others, I feel. Tell me more, please. What's the message here? What's the advice going forward for anybody who's resonating with this reading as a divine masculine energy? That just kind of fell out. Let me just shuffle this properly. Message for the divine masculine energy. Advice for the divine masculine energy going forward. In regards to the energy of this reading. I've only just realised that my music has stopped. Advice for the divine feminine energy. I think this is resonating with. So we've got freedom for the divine feminine. Twin flames. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So again, that twin flame energy. Be careful of what What the cards are saying is what you're saying you don't like within your divine masculine is also an energy you need to look at within yourself. Because like attracts like, I read in one of the oracle cards within the reading. Like attracts like. So it says freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So this boils down to choice. Twin flame or non-twin flame, you have to understand that your true twin flame is yourself. Once you put that love and care within yourself, and you understand and you set your boundaries, that's what's going to be coming back towards you. Your boundaries, what you set for yourself. What you put out is what you get in. You understand? And that's that need to happen to be careful of what it is that you're actually putting out there. Be yourself. Be your true self. For the divine masculine, it says you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will be revealed. Again, it says acceptance is the key to inner peace at times. We must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. One more card for the divine masculine energy. One more card for the divine masculine. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and your memories you have shared with those you love. For this third party energy, let's see, what's the advice? So it says, emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment and dispel in the divine masculine's energy. There's a third party energy here, some kind of blockage that's blocking this divine masculine's vision to see things clearly enough. This third party energy is almost like encouraging this divine masculine to have this resentment energy. Because as long as he holds on to resentment, then the longer he stays bounded to the third party energy that's blocking his natural true path. Any more advice in regards to that third party energy? It says reflection. It says give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So this situation is going to reflect what needs to be reflected within the situation. It's going to illuminate what needs to be illuminated within this situation. Things is going to be brought to the surface within this situation. I want to read that card, illumination. I didn't read it, I don't think, at the beginning. I need to find it in the book. So it says illumination, mist rising upon lake, Alpen Lake. As the sun rises over the far mountain, mists begin to swirl up upward, illuminated by the golden radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into the unseen realms. In ancient and native cultures, mists are associated with the mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist in the mountains represents higher states of consciousness. The sacred landscape wants you to know. The upward spiral mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on an upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. I don't think there's nothing more I can really add to this, to be fair. I didn't even want it to be a long video. I was trying to teach myself to do short readings, but I don't know if that's possible. That's the reason why I haven't done Zodiac readings already. I've got full intention to put out some Zodiac readings. I want to start that from February, to put out individual Zodiac readings. Put a bit more structure to the channel. Right now I've just been going as led. I don't go by a plan. Always been that way. But I have been drawn to do zodiac signs now, as well as the elements. I've done 1 or 2 elements. I've done more collective readings along now with my seasons. So I am hopefully planning on doing those soon in the near future. I just need to organise my time a bit better. Picked up on a lot more stuff that I'm doing right now personally, so I just need to organise my time better. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there. Maybe that's for somebody. Somebody needs to organise their time better. That again, balance your practicality and spirituality energy. I'm going to definitely leave it there.